Welcome to the ride-along for AM Hospital. We're starting at the WCTC Install 3. And even though the video is sped up a little bit, the speed limit in the WCTC is still 10 miles an hour. We'll make a complete stop at the stop sign. And bear in mind that oncoming traffic does not have to stop. We'll take a right onto Lot 43 North Drive. And the posted speed limit is 25 miles an hour, but we have a special CAN bus speed limit in place of 20 miles per hour. Make sure you're looking ahead as you're approaching this curve, as you will need just a little bit of the opposing lane, so go ahead and yield to any large vehicles if you need to. At the light, we're going to take a left onto Hawkins Drive, and you'll turn immediately into the left-hand lane. Because this is AM service, we are going to proceed all the way to Finkbine first, and then we'll come back and serve the arena lot on our way back to the WCTC. So if you look ahead on the left, you will see a gray sign with the University of Iowa logo. That's where you're going to end up turning. You'll take a left onto Finkbine Commuter Drive. On the right, there is an optional stop called Finkbine Commuter Drive. And on this side of the railroad tracks, speed limit is 20 miles an hour. We'll make a complete stop at the railroad tracks, staying back far enough that if that arm were to come down, it would clear the front of our bus and not hit us. There are several trains a day through there, so do be cautious. Once you're on the Finkbine side of the railroad tracks, the speed limit goes down to 15, because it's a narrow, windy road. We're going to take the second right, which I know is kind of difficult to see on the video. So as you're going up this row of parking, you can travel up the middle. When there are cars there and the parking lot's full, it can get quite narrow. Finkbine North is a mandatory stop, so we'll go ahead and pull in and make a stop with our front door over the last raised square of sidewalk. Once you've served Finkbine North, we're going to do the closest thing to a U-turn that a bus can do, and we're going to make a big left turn, nice and wide, into the next row of parking. And again, you're just going to drive right up the middle. It gets pretty tight through there. We're approaching Finkbine South, which is a mandatory stop. So we'll go ahead and pull in. And again, we'll just stop with our front door of the last raised square of sidewalk. Once you've served Finkbine South, we'll take a left back onto Finkbine Commuter Drive. Again, speed limit's 15. It's a narrow road. Look ahead and yield if you need to. Make another stop for our railroad tracks. Again, the speed limit on this side is 20 miles an hour, but you'll probably not have a chance to get going that fast since there's a bike trail here that pedestrians use quite frequently. And we're going to be taking a pretty immediate right into the arena lot. Once you turn into the arena lot, speed limit goes down to 15, just like all parking lots. And the first stop you'll come to is Arena West, which is mandatory. And you'll stop with your front door over a raised part of the sidewalk. Now we're approaching Arena East, which is mandatory. So we'll make a stop, and you're gonna stop with your front door just past the second door of the shelter. So the front door of your bus is still gonna be under the awning, but the door of the bus won't exactly be lined up with the door of the shelter, and it just gives room for another bus to pull in behind you. Once you've served Arena East, we'll take a left. Proceed to the stop sign. We'll take a right onto Hawkins Drive. Pretty immediately on the right there's optional stop Arena on Hawkins, especially right around 8 a.m. You're gonna have people bolting to that stop from the parking lot trying to catch you, so just keep an eye out. We'll take a right onto Lot 43 North Drive. Speed limit's 20 miles an hour. Look ahead for large vehicles, either other buses or construction vehicles who might be encroaching on your lane, and yield to them if you need to. We'll take a left into the WCTC. It's a one-way, so we're going to treat it like it's 2 lanes, and we'll use the left-hand lane. We'll stop for the mandatory crosswalk here. Check left, right, left, and proceed when the way is clear. We'll loop clockwise around the hub. Again, speed limit's 10 miles an hour. And we'll make a stop in stall 3. And it's a good idea to kneel your bus for exiting passengers. They appreciate it.